Hey guys, it's Crystal here. I'm here. I'm just doing some tech stuff over here, getting it all set up. Um, I am working on something that I'm doing. I've had in the works forever, but I just never did it. Never finished it. So, with the finishing prompt here, I thought, hey, let's finish it. What it is, if you recall, I did the 100 face challenge, oh my goodness, forever ago. And I have all my faces. They're on like index cards and things. Well, I wanted to do a journal with them, something to keep them in. So I started this and just doing some, at first it was just throwing some backgrounds down, and then I started, making backgrounds for each girl. Some were more better than others. But I thought, that's collage. I thought, you know what, it's Sunday. I'm fighting my depression and I need art. And I thought, you know what, I wanted to share this with you guys, especially with a lot of new ones in the group. Could maybe learn some, or at least have fun seeing different backgrounds made. If nothing else, I'm bringing you along. Hi, Ian. So I'm gonna get started. Like I said, it was like a last minute live, so I don't expect too many to join, but they can always watch later. So, yay. Hey, Muggsy, how are you doing today, hon? Congrats on the 1 year, girl. 1 year on YouTube. Hey, Karen. I am going to be using the dryer a lot. I do apologize for the noise. They need to make a silent one of these. I would pay big bucks for that. I think most of us would, right? Hey, Patricia. Yeah, I'm going to send you do your giveaway, hun. I just gotta get around to. I'm slowly collecting. You guys know my hubby got hurt, right? Well, had his surgery, so we have to, as I say, I gotta walk my husband because that's his physical therapy. So I've been collecting pieces to send for you. So I'm excited. It's just gonna take me a little bit to do it. So, and of course, I get some goodies I pick up from Mr. Bentley every day. So yeah, I'm just working on finishing my my face journal that I started after I did. Thank you, buddy. I'll set it right there, okay? Oh, you want to have that? You can have that. That's, I wanted to put them all together, so, and it's been sitting over there. You guys know how it is. You get one project going. And I finished the journal that I really wanted to do this month. So I was like, yes, let's get this one done. He is doing better every day. Is a little bit better. So he just has to be really, really, really careful for 3 months, because that's what they say it takes for the back to fuse, I guess. With this humidity, though, he's been having some issues with swelling, which, you know, we live in Kansas, and that's about all we have is friggin', wow, my goodness, humidity. I can take heat, I just can't take that humidity. I was going to do some stamping on there, but I think I'm just going to do some doodling here. Oh.
Mom,
what, buddy?
looky.
Mm-hmm. Are you writing?
Yes. Said that's funny.
Okay, that's good. Of course, we're gonna have Bentley with us today. He's always with us, and my kids tease he's the arted out mascot. This is just a Indian ink Higgins. I got it when all the Hobby Lobby at the beginning of the year. Wasn't it the beginning of the year? It feels like it's been a year. In my house, with some days, I swear it takes a week to get through.
Let's open it.
Well, open it, buddy.
Let's open it.
So, and that's not even all of Bentley's fault.
Open.
What's open?
Yes.
No. Oh, you want me to open it? Okay. Ooh, is that your signature?
Yes.
Well, thank you. Thank you. Got a little piece of paper with all kinds of writing on. Oh, thank you, buddy. Okay, go watch TV or go play, buddy.
Okay.
No, you can't go outside. Anywho, so yeah, you guys want to art along today? Get those projects out that you're trying to finish. For what, buddy? Oh, you're welcome. This is not going to stay, is it? I don't have time to make it stay. You know what? We're going to cure that. When in doubt, staple that stuff up. It is about getting it done today, guys. Voila. We'll keep that out there because I bet I'm going to be using that again. I see Karen, I see. Oh, what pen? I did the Higgins pen. Get it up close for you guys. Of course, it's backwards for you all. I really, it's not. I was excited to get it. Well, I got it because it was dirt ass cheap, and I needed some. I love the brush pens. I love brush pens. But the ink on here isn't. It's more of a gray black than a black. So if you get one, I know they still have them, and I think regular price are like $5. So even regular price, they're not too bad. So let's move it on. I am not doing any gessoing on here. At least I haven't yet. I don't plan to. So I say that now, and then watch me next page over. I'll do it. Yes, dirt ass cheap. You know me. If it ain't on clearance, or I don't buy it with a there's 15s. If I don't buy it with a help me out coupon, I don't usually buy it unless it's like a birthday present or something. Now I won't always do. I'm thinking these two could go on the same page. She's like alien. We're gonna have to keep her by herself. She's like alienish, didn't she? Man, that's old. I have gotten so much better, in my opinion, in my faces. And that challenge, the challenge that I did challenge myself with, helped me immensely. So let's throw some colors down. Alienish for me is black and greens. So let's do it. I'm doing a live, babe. Master's Touch. I think that's Hobby Lobby's brand. Oh. I'm going to be making a mess today. I know I am. Oh. Yes, they are Indian ink, Patricia. They are. I only seen this one. I'm betting they probably have more out there, but Hobby Lobby only carried that particular one. So, I still have black paint over here, so I'm going to use it to start the next one. And these are those I took this one off, you know, the tubes of washi tape. Look, perfect little handle. I love it. And the other one was off a glitter type of one. So, there we go. Oh, hey, Cheryl. Have fun seeing your mom, hon. Have a good visit. All right, the black. Like I said, I like neon-y. For some reason, alienist stuff is green for me. One of those weird things, huh? Pick up this black. I have like a mess over here, but we'll get through it. It's funny, you know, my stuff's pretty all over anyway, but when I do, this is a goober. We're just gonna get that paint off there. When I do a live, I have to clean up afterwards because I kind of throw things behind me on the ground, on the table. I just go with it. I like it. Black paint all over here. We need some purple too. What do you guys think? Purple? I think purple ink. Let's dry that a little bit. Hey, Julie. I took a bargain today thinking, well, I bet I'm not the only one on here that has nothing to do on a Sunday, really. So, this is Delaroni. It's one of the shimmery ones, Moon Violet. I don't use a lot of my shimmery ones so much. It's just never the first thing that I would grab. I don't know. Kind of weird like that, I guess. Oh. Little water, see if we can get them to go a little bit. I don't want them too much because then it's going to take forever to dry them. Oh, there we are. I looked over and there was nothing over there. SpongeBob. You must go back and get it, huh? Hey, if you need it and it's cheap, splurge. I have SpongeBob going in my background too. Karen, Mr. Bentley. It's one of his favorite shows, so it's usually on. I like that. That's pretty cool. That'll work. I'm thinking, you know what? We might go ahead and put 2 on there. Why not? Losing a pineapple under sea. SpongeBob SquarePants. My kids love all of them. Well, not the oldest because I wasn't really on till the end, but they even enjoyed watching it with the littler ones when they got a little SpongeBob. Bentley does so. And I'm not going to add anything on any of these because I like, you know, it's like a flip through to see what I went through. So I guess it's still wet. We're gonna let that sit there and dry. We're gonna work on this one. What do we got next? See what next girls look like. Ooh, she's a little rough. Looks like on a bender, didn't it? And I am gonna keep them in order as much as I can. You have a good one too, Cheryl. Oh, hey, Lisa. I was wondering if you was at home today. You've been making lots of cards, girl. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Crazy for the crazy girl. I like it. I love you, honey. Well, I'm so happy, Muggsy, that you are getting rid of using that stuff. It doesn't do us any good anymore. And it accumulates really quick, you know. It does. I've got tons of magazine images and stuff that I've pulled for, you know, to use, and oh, it'll make a good page. This will do a good page, and I never use them. You know, they just sit there waiting for me to use. So that'll be my next thing coming up. It's just one of those cheap ink pads I think most of us have, especially when we started out, and that move. They don't stay where they're supposed to. I'm gonna go her group. Hey, Janet. Yeah, because I know if I have a lot of stuff, just the few years that I've been doing it, I can imagine some of you ladies that's been doing it longer have even more. Unless you're like the goddess and you just throw everything out and you don't collect anything. But none of us do that, right? We all collect. Use it for that next project. Let's see. Oh, yeah. I'll put her up, her down. There we go. I like it. And I think we're going to need some washi tape along with it. Maybe. Actually, let's use some plain old masking tape. Why not? That'll work. Oh, excuse me. Julie, see, those were they're the acrylic. What are they called? The acrylic artist inks by Delrani. What those are? I pretty much. I'm not gonna say I don't have any. I do have a few inks that are not permanent. You know, like watercolor inks. Couple from Jane Davenport. But I prefer my stuff when it dries that it stays. And it's just because I just layer and move. So I try to pick stuff that's permanent. And even though these are acrylic, they do stay. After they dry, they stay. So I like that about them. I have, depends on the gel pen, Julie. Sharpies work. Some of the gel pens I have worked, like the, what are those called? The jelly rolls work on top of them, yes. I've had a cheap set that I've had forever. Some of those worked. But then I've had others that don't. But the jelly rolls work for sure. I think it just kind of depends on the ink of the jelly pen. Hey, Linda. Take a break from that housework. It's going to still be there later. It's quiet in here. What are you doing, Bentley? Okay. Next time you need to ask for that. So there. Another one done. Another one bites the dust. Alright, now let's move on to this one. This one's kind of, I think it needs to be splotched because it's still pretty. Pretty. Let's try a little bit more, I think. Yeah, is that your first jelly plate, Linda? And what size are you getting? And you got it right, Jen. And once you start, you're not going to stop. I got to get mine out and do some more of my art circle stickers, my jelly print circle stickers that I make. Because I'm getting low on those. So need to get that out soon. I kind of like it as it is. What do you guys think? Kind of crazy, kind of like her. Don't need a lot of color. We're going to go with that. What works for me? Put my crazy girl down. I have some. Boy, do I have some fugly ones in here too. But I can't see. Got to go through the ugly to learn. And I just got ink all over them. Dang it. Nice thing is I did most of these. I put a like a finishing on the top, so just wipe off most of that. Well, congrats, Linda, on your first one. They're fun. You will get addicted, I'm sure. And try different things out on it, you know. Pick those trashy textury items out and try it on it. You can get some really cool prints that way. Been trying to use up my washi tape stash too. At least, you know, I got a lot of it. It's hard for me not to pick it up if it's on sale. It really, really is, and that's sad that I've got into that frame, you know. But Bentley also loves, you know, he'll go through rolls of it, so that's another reason why I pick it up when it's cheap. But I'm trying to use it, so every week I take. This week I have a little bit more than 5. I take like minimum of 5 of them out of one of my drawers and put them up here, and that's what I use for the week. Of course, I can always grab more, but since I've been having them out for me to see, I have been using them a lot more. So if you guys have that washi tape but you're not using it, that might be something to help get you motivated to do it. I'm glad that the price on the jelly plates have went down, because when they first, well, even I didn't get it when it first came out, but still they were making pretty pricey. Now different people are making them so more people can get into it because it's more affordable, which is always a big yay, I think. Let's see, we've got 16. Oh, 18, 19. 18 and 19. What do we got? 18. Those kind of can go on. She needs her own. Some of them just, you know, they need their own. Those two can do that one. Let's work on. She's so cute. Let's have some fun with these inks that I have all over here. And if I bleed through, I'm okay with that, because this is, like I said, just a scrappy flip of my girls. So yeah, I didn't adjust this. I don't know how these are gonna move on here at all. But this is a mixed media tablet. Pretty. See, I like it. Cool. What other things do we need in there? Blues. A little bit more. A little dark here. Because these just sit over there because they don't stay. I wasn't using them until recently when I got them out, and I just had fun with them. So grab some water on a brush here maybe. Move this around a little bit more. There we go. I like it. I have the scrap papers too, and I still haven't used them for that. I have been using them for tearing up and making the cool scrappy papers. what are they called? Frankenstein papers. I've done some of those with those. I am drinking a pomegranate hibiscus tea that I mix with a couple different teas. I love it. Just trying to mop up all this water. I'm gonna let that dry a little bit. We've got red. Well, that is a, looks like a brown, but it doesn't look browny on there, does it, guys? Don't want to do a pink. Don't want to do a pink? No, not really. Oh, look, my pad fell off. That's not good. Oh, you sucker. Now here's where I get really messy trying to use it. I don't even know how I would get that stick back on because it's ink, right? Oh well. We will use it like it is and get my fingers all nasty. Yep. Well, this is just water. And the brown looks like red. Who knows what we're gonna get in here? Kind of a weird concoction here. I am just gonna smoosh it real good. Yeah, you guys know I'm crazy, so we gotta be different. Green over here, just sit and go with the waste. Oh. I tore the pieces is how I did mine for the Franken paper. I know a lot of people do it differently. Some people cut, you do it so many different ways. So I started with my bag of like pieces that were ripped and torn and just started gluing those down. So that one needs to be brought back. That was a little too bright for me. Let's throw a little gesso on top of that. Bring it back. Or it's not so. Or try to. It's still kind of wet, so who knows what I'm going to get. I'm getting nothing right now besides picking up the color. Oh, well. Put it down there. There we go. Take it back a little bit. Hey, Pauline. Oh, I bet you did. Did you buy a lot, Pauline? At the expo? I'm with you there, Bugsy. I've looked up, some type of expo, art, stamp, something, a convention, and they're never anywhere near me. And with the hubby and with Bentley, I couldn't go a far distance, because Bentley doesn't do well on long drives. Oh, no. And then, as my hubby says, just blame it on his back. So. Yeah. One of these days, I will go to one now because it is on my bucket list. So I think she needs cut down a little bit. I've teased my husband. I said if we ever win a lot of money or something, I want to get a big RV, one of those nice luxury ones. You guys know what I'm talking about. And then I'm going to go on the road and I'm going to take it, arting on the road with Crystal. And I'm going to go around the United States and stop in and see all these people that I've met, like Lisa, and do an art day. It would be so much fun. I need to get somebody to sponsor that shit.
Don't start me talking to them. Talk them into getting me a GoFundMe.
Oh, bite me.
I need to pay.
Go get your paper, little bud.
Mommy,
Get your paper.
just take a nip up. Just take that.
So it would just be a fun time, every week a different person. And I get to meet everybody that, my people that's become friends. That would be fun. Trying to get all my art stuff and Bentley stuff, and that'd be fun on RV, though. Could be a little challenging. As long as we had internet. How would you go about that one, huh? All right. I'm using a stamp I got from Etsy. Or not Etsy. Oh my goodness. AliExpress. I am loving this set. These I use, you can see I use the crud out of them. I just love them. Oh, look at you guys seeing them. You gotta see them. This one I haven't used too much, but I thought that would be kind of cool down here. Little background maybe. Needs a little bit more, right? Kind of look like I doodled on it. Oh yeah, I like that. This acrylic block, and I keep using it every time I do. I don't know if there's a divot in it or what, but it always leaves a couple spots that don't go through. And it doesn't matter what stamp I use. And I can hear you, then why use it? Well, that's what I got. Try to put a couple over here without making a horrible mess. There we go. That looks all right. And my plan too is, like, after I get the main backgrounds done, is it something that I could pull off the shelf and, doodle and, maybe color in some of those. So. All right, Pauline, will you be safe traveling, hon? All right, pretty dry, pretty dry. All right, we've got 2 on this one. You guys have any plans for the day? This is it for me. I like crud yesterday. My neck's been going out a lot. And I don't know if it just went out and just pinched a nerve wrong, but I could not do anything. I was like just sick to my stomach and like just real woozy. It just didn't go good. So I didn't do a thing yesterday. So I lay on the couch and nap on and off. Luckily, Bentley was fantastic. So, small miracles, right? Now I've lost my little black one. There it is. Watching Friends, huh? Now, I have been to a, let's see, what kind of convention was it? Bird Expo. Years and years ago, I had a couple birds. And they had one, so we went, checked it out. And we had fun seeing all the birds, too. Expensive right off the bat, I learned that. And one thing I did, and we're going to do something else. I need something else here, guys. One thing I did learn is it's expensive, but I went to a Crystal Rock one. Oh, man, that was fun. Super, super pretty stuff. Man, we've seen so many huge gems and crystals, and I was really happy because they had vendors and things there that weren't expensive too, so that was good. But I enjoyed that way more than the bird one. But at the time, so I have tons of crystals and gems and all that. Kind of cool. That works for me. Works for me. Works for me. Go ahead and get these stuck down. Don't get lost in the laundry, Linda, and have fun with that jelly plate when you get it. And what is the new journal you're putting together? Is it going to be for something specific? Patricia? Or is it just, just because you wanted to make one? I always ask because, a lot of people make journals for specific things, which is great. Fun, awesome. Me, not so much. I just do it to do it a lot of times. Those are the ones that I put in the store because they're to buy. Probably shouldn't do that yet. Yeah, I did that and I shouldn't. Oh well. The screen needed something else. No white, we need black. Have a great day, Lisa. Have a good lunch with the hubs. That works for me. Woohoo, we're on, we just did 20. I'm cruising along now. Oh, hey, Joan, and thank you. We have a couple more girls here. I'm shocked they've survived sitting in their spot, because you guys know I told you if it sticks around too long, Bentley usually gets it and arts it out itself. Oh, Mugsy, I love that show, the Face Off. I love that show. Yeah, oh God, I watched several seasons of it. Is that even on anymore? I watched it on, I think it was Amazon where I watched it. I watched a bunch of the seasons off there, so I don't even know if it's there anymore. Very cool, Patricia. I'm sure we'll get to see them when you're done doing them. I love seeing your stuff. I don't get to watch all the time or the whole videos, but I watch snippets because it's hard. It's hard enough for me to find time to art, let alone to watch something. So this is actually a piece of jelly plate, jelly printing I did a while back, and I made a card for one of my orders I got. Well, thank you. Just with one of them, so I thought I'm no hold barred on this sucker, guys. We are putting a little bit of everything. I will just be thrilled to have this one done. It just, just be happy to have it done. Put it on my shelf with my journals that are finished. Yay! What channel is that on, Mugsy? Because I love it, like I said, but we don't buy traditional cable, so it's like I get the seasons from Hulu or Amazon and like that. So we do ours. But it's a fun show. And I know my boys would love to go to a Comic-Con. They've talked about it and had plans. It always seems like something happens, and you guys know life happens, and don't get to do the fun things in life sometimes. Well, a lot of times. But that could be dad or mom. Mom's teaching dad how to use her smartphone for when she's in the hospital. So they're using me as a practice dummy. So Sorry guys, talking to my hubby. My mom's got to go in. She's got to get total knee replacement. And she has just got a smartphone not too long ago. So she's been learning it. And now she's trying to teach my dad how to use it semi for when she's... Huh? What you want? Just practicing? Oh, what? Okay. So, yeah. It's cute. She's gonna know how to use a smartphone before I do. It's important bringing here an Arita, honey. I like that, don't you guys? Looks like a snake skin.
Yeah, in case you want to share with the group.
Oh no. Ah.
It turned out pretty.
That is pretty. Boy, she did that good too. My mom's sending me since she did this, it's nice because she sends me what she's been working on art wise, so it's been nice.